there guys, and welcome back to another gameplay session here for World of Warcraft Legion in patch 7.3, The Shadows of Argus. So, last time we were here, we had just escaped death by an attack from the Ancient Titan Agramar, Sargeras's second or lieutenant, I believe, who we thought he had slew, but it seems that he now serves him under his dark purpose. So, while we
stand together,
while we wait for our mission to complete, we're about to enter ourselves in Makari, the third zone available here in the patch Shadows of Argus. So, a floating ruin. We knew the Legion to be a formidable foe, but recent events demonstrate that we do not possess the necessary strength to continue. We have come too far to fail at this critical moment. I know of a relic on Makari, my ancient home, that may be our salvation. We must take the Vindicar beyond the surface of Argus to the floating ruin suspended above us. Perhaps there we will find the salvation we so desperately need.
I have given our plight much thought. As it currently stands, we will be destroyed if we challenge Antorus. There is one hope, one treasure that may give us the edge we need. We called it the Crown of the Triumvirate. A lifetime ago, my brothers and I crafted a relic designed to bring prosperity to all. I still possess a third of the whole. I carry it with me always. This is the Eye of Prophecy. The remaining fragments may still be here on Argus. We must go to Makari, where my brothers and I once ruled.
Okay, they still did not show why exactly do we need to go to Antorus. What is there? I believe I did not miss something or anything. So why do we need to go to Antorus? What is there? We know from the journal that Argus is there and all the other raid bosses, but why exactly do we need to go to Antorus? Do we already know that Argus, the World Soul, is here and it fuels the souls for the Legion? And if it does so, why did Sargeras actually imprison the other demons when he was sane and was battling the demons? Because he battled them, he killed them, but then they reformed back in the Nether. So there's some need for explanation here. So let's go to the Makari. Makari. Is that how it...
Makari. This is all that is left.
Well, you should be actually happy that something is left, Velen. It's from, I don't know, so many years ago. Oh, look at this. Would you look at this? Damn. Azeroth, Burning Legion ship, and then topple pieces of earth, platforms, even huge platforms, and we have this single one is the playable path. It's actually quite extensive, right?
My faith is my shield.
Aim true.
Alright.
Not all.
Valen's gaze is drawn to the ruins spread out before him. I am home. What happened here? Oh, it has been so very long since I have laid eyes on this place. The memories overwhelm me. What happened here, Prophet?
Makari was once the pinnacle of Erenar civilization. A beacon of progress that drew the malevolence of the universe to our very gates. The last time I laid eyes upon this place, I could think of nothing but escape. Talgath, my most trusted advisor, had betrayed me. I told him of my plan to leave Argus. I asked him to bring my family and join me. Instead, He went to kill Jaden. The rest, you know.
There is mention of this Talgath during the Rise of the Horde, I believe. I believe it was in Rise of the Horde.
Not all.
And we've already met this guy, I believe, in here, in WoW. I'm just not about to search it, but I believe we've already met him, and perhaps even defeated him. Makari, Jewel of Argus. The shattered ruin below us is all that remains of Makari. We called it the Jewel of Argus. It was here that my fellows in the Triumvirate guided our people to prosperity. That was a long time ago. Velen lapses into a moment of silence. Join me on the surface. We will begin our search for the crown of the Triumvirate. It still amazes me, even after all this time, that the Legion, the Burning Legion, like homeworld, it's not like they have a homeworld, but their main base of operations, that's Argus. And there's still, you see, there's still the Argusian Reach, there's still life, there's still Pantheras, I mean, the other mounts, there's still life that's not corrupted by the Legion. And this doesn't make real sense to me, although it's great gameplay wise, but it doesn't make real sense to me. There's been millennia, this place should be ravaged to the very depths of the core of the world soul. But alright. Makari, Jewel of Argus. The Shattered Ruin... I've already read that, okay. Descend to Makari with Velen.
Come. I need to see it for myself.
I lend you my strength.
Makari, it looks just like how I remember it. The forests, the hills, the herds of Talbuk. I wonder if my old workshop is still down there. Do you think if you had a moment you could... Forgive me, you have much more important things to do. Let me know when you are ready to go to the surface. Very well, Ramul.
The Vindicar is at your disposal.
Not all who want.
Velen stares straight ahead. He doesn't seem to notice you have arrived. Shall we continue?
Will you join?
Oh,
Talga is turned against us. No. It cannot end like this. Take the others and go.
oh, this is a tune.
We will buy you time.
Hatun! You do not have to do this!
Please, keep my family safe.
Quoram! Help us!
I will hunt you across the stars, traitor! Even if it takes 1,000 years!
This was just like
Something stir
I envisioned it in the book.
spirits of all those who died that day. I can still hear the Naru song of war. There was one who held the way open for us. She fell behind. I can feel her presence even now. But her song is bitter, distorted.
Echo of Lura.
Laura.
We must unite against.
It is as if the battle never ceased. How long have they suffered like this?
Will you join our cause? We must unite against.
It has been eons since I have laid eyes on this place. So many memories. Dion's brows knit in pensive thought. Defenseless and afraid. This is the battle that raged while I waited the Genedar. So many ran to join me, but Kill Jaden inspired still more to stand in their way. My people were slaughtered without mercy. To cover our retreat, I ordered for this arena's defenses to be activated. It is clear that they were unable. To turn the tide in this battle, to give these spirits rest, we must do what they could not, find a way to activate the pylons. And Khazadum, first of his name. Isn't Khazadum the name of an observer? Khazadum was the first to undergo a horrific transformation, granting him strength unlike any known to the Eredar at the time. So, the Argonite matrix that powered this part of Makari was shattered by a hulking beast. We had never seen another like him. He was called Khazadum, and he was a most faithful servant of the Legion. He volunteered to undergo an experimental transformation to become the first of his kind. His arrival was the end of this battle. As a prize, he took the Argonite keystone from the shattered matrix. Take it back and we can finally end this bloodshed.
Not all.
So many were left behind. They linger, forced to relive their final moments over and over again. Perhaps the only way to end their torment is to finish what I started so very long ago. We must let these spirits finally realize their escape.
It's not ready.
Why is it dark, Eredar? Ray.
Alright, let's get the pylons, it seems. They get repaired fairly quickly. Why can't I use this one? And why can't I use this one either? Oh! Okay. I get it. And we got all the other needed. There we go. And here we go again. And now we need to find the Argonite keystone. Let's get to it. No presence of the Legion here whatsoever. That's amazing. You see, it should it be here or below? Is the NPC killed?
This is the
Oh!
power you rejected.
Well, at least it can get stunned. Well, 30 million is still something.
I'm not the last. The Eredar will rise.
A fragment of Argonite crystal inscribed with hundreds of tiny runes.
Embrace again.
Okay, there's an entry point there.
We must be more.
Defenseless and afraid, the tide is turning, we must press forward. I cannot right every wrong that happened here, but this is a comfort nonetheless. Thank you, Efara.
This is the turning point. If we can activate the arena's defenses, this battle will be finished.
Alright, consecrating ground. We have everything we need. In the alcove below, you will find the shattered remains of the Argonite Matrix. Replacing the keystone will restore it to full capacity. The pylons you activated will then be able to repel those who still hunt my people. At long last, this battle will be over. I hope it brings them peace.
Not all.
That's what we saw before. Pink power. Oh, there's actually some effect.
My people will never know how I mourn for them. The depths of my regret as Argus grew smaller and smaller in the distance. I begged the Naru to go back. That is not your path, they told me. Is this what they intended?
Will you join?
Velen peers at you, troubled. Velen stares beyond the arena for a time. We must continue on, but I feel Makari is far from finished with us. We should take advantage of this relative safety while we still can. I will place a signal beacon that will allow the Vindicar to walk onto our location. Wormul will send us our means of returning to the Vindicar if there is a need.
Not all.
It is time to forge our own path, my friend.
It's about time that we get to the Nether Crucible in order to upgrade our artifact even further, or the relic slots.
Beacon inbound. Be careful, Prophet.
And there it is.
Will you join our cause?
Oh,
Arcanon Poros, Prophet. The army of the light stands with you.
Your help is most welcome, Faria.
oh, these are the bad boys from the Army of the Light. The Aldernai, the Crescent Glaive. This one has a title, or actually a guild.
The light prevails.
Second title, I don't know. We have an Archmage, a Blade Master, a Hunter, a Paladin, a Priest, and this is probably a Warrior. Look at this weapon. Looks gorgeous. And they're all very good equipped. They look stylish. Very nice. Alright. The way forward is clear, and we have the Army of the Light at our side. Or at least a very strong party. Not so humble beginnings. Now we may begin our search for the crown of the Triumvirate. We will start with the fragment Archimonde carried, the Sigil of Awakening. To the east and north, you will find out that remains of the greatest school of magic on Argus. It was there that Archimonde gained his mastery of the arcane. I can think of no other place he would stow his treasures. It will be guarded, no doubt. We will leverage the expertise of Faria's forces here to follow this trail.
Will you join our cause?
We seek the Sigil of Awakening. Archimonde may have left it in the conservatory.
Understood. I have just the person for the job. Yumera.
Right away, Captain.
Right away,
Enough.
Captain.
See that these spirits remain under control. The rest of you, secure the area.
Very nice. I love it. I like this. Settling an area, advancing through the terrain. It's awesome. There's a quest here. Whiteforge Beacon City Center. This place seems to be kind of bigger than the others. Let's get to that point first. Argustian Vigilant. Damn. These are certainly to avoid. Void Adled Crocul. Shadow touched Crocul. So the powers of the void are within this. And again, the Legion isn't here. Millennia and Millennia. I don't know. What's this? A human rogue? Probably doing something. Why do you have... Why? Why do you have to be such a pain in the ass? Stupid rogue. I don't know if even he could kill me here, but okay. Doesn't matter.
In darkest night.
So we have Army of the Light here. Can they kill me? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Do whatever, mate. Whiteforge Beacon, city center. Captain Ferreira sent us ahead to secure this area. We were just about to call down the beacon and report back to the Vindicar. We would be honored if you would help us complete our mission. The signal beacon just needs a white touch. The Grand Artificer will do the rest. So this is another group. Probably a student to Romul. This beacon will be added to the navigation console. A contingent of the Army of the Light will remain to hold this location for future use.
Fight well, traveler.
And as I was saying, there's no Legion here. The Crocul, the Eridar devolved into Crocun, or Crocul, or whatever. I mean, what's their name? Can't see them now. Wrangler Kravos, rare. Oh, this is the dungeon. Oh, that's why this is too big. Look at this. The scenery is awesome. So gorgeous. And I mean, isn't it the purpose of the Legion to conquer everyone? Why would they let these guys for untold millennia to slip by?
The Gatekeeper is inactive.
Okay.
Anything can be.
This place has its share of secrets. Thankfully, I know enough of them to get us started.
This construct should hold information to help us locate the Sigil of Awakening. We need to wake it up.
Damn, you have a dagger or sword and a staff? Bet you dangerous. Conservation of magic. I have an idea. This construct will be of use to us. We simply need to jolt its awake. We once stored great quantities of energy in conduits throughout the conservatory. They are still functional, but only just. Take this. Himera hands you a brightly glowing crystal. It will provide a small burst of magic that should help stabilize an erratic conduit. I think I have enough stored for 8 or so. Stabilizing a few should allow us to access the whole network. Alright, and now invasive species. We should seek out an alternate source of energy, just in case I'm wrong about the conduits. Luckily enough, I think I know where we can find one. The Panthara native to Argus are solitary creatures, but it seems whatever magic the Awakeners possess has drawn them here in great numbers. This is no time to be gentle with the environment. Panthara devour energy to survive. Slay them and see if you cannot reclaim some of the power they have consumed. Damn, this is the second time we lay waste to this Panthara. I am overwhelmed. Awakener's Enclave. Okay. Algari Summoner. Demon, although neutral. Two spheres of energy. piddling around. I wonder where these Pantara... Oh, there they are. No. Alright. Soulbound Construct. Augury Summon. You can even speak with this one. Do you think Argon will let me switch to Consular? I don't think I'm very good at this at all. Surely I can manage a familiar or two at least. But these are all spirits. Why are they branded as demons? Oh, we can interact with this. Lingering spirits from the conservatory react to your touch, increasing damage done by 5%. Awakener Argon. You will bow when addressing the Awakener. Okay. Valera looks at you over impassively. Yes. And then Grand Vizier Jarasum. Speak, stranger. Nothing to speak about. I just wish I would have some more Pantara to slay in order to get what I want. Alright, this one is done. Now let's see if we can get some Pantara.
Your arrogance will be your undoing.
Oh, we will be killing them afterwards, it seems. Nice spoil, mates. Now, where are those freaking Pantara? Seems this priest doesn't have anything to do with these. Where are more Pantara? Look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, there's a small island there. Perhaps I'll go there when I can. Two more Pantara. And we should probably be good to go. If only I could find more. There they are. All right. Let's go. There's a legendary. There's a legendary pet there. Snaz. I'm not a lot into pets,
But I will indulge you.
but I've done my fair share of pet battling.
I had hoped that would work. The lights are on, but no one is home. Blade and spear.
Conservation of magic. Yes, excellent. The conduits are back online. The construct, however, is proving a little more difficult to awaken than I had hoped. There is always... I don't know. I had not imagined the final product to be so sticky. Imera wipes her hands on the ropes. It will do. The longest vigil. It was a good thing we saw two sources of energy. Even with the conduits active, the construct has not stirred. It has likely been inactive a long while, perhaps as long as Macari has floated above Argus. What a long, lonely vigil it must have been. Imera is silent for a moment as she peers at the construct. Go ahead and jostle it a little. That combined with one last burst of magic ought to do the trick.
I am going to need your help. Jostle it a bit, won't you?
Huh. There it is.
I am restored.
Oh no. I know that voice.
What?
Exile Imera. Why have you done?
We need to...
Conservatory resources are not available to one of your status.
Of all people to become Gatekeeper. Perhaps you had better do the talking.
I am required to provide...
State your purpose or remove yourself from the premises. I seek the Sigil of Awakening.
Rules are rules. The Sigil is the Conservatory's highest honor. Only Archimon's chosen may pursue this accolade. I am obligated to inform you that the Master created trials specifically for this purpose.
Did you know?
I'm also required to allow the uninitiated to participate.
Okay.
We will redeem our home.
Quoram and I have a history, but it suffices to say that I did not depart the conservatory on the best terms.
State your purpose.
Prepare yourself, stranger.
Let us begin.
Oh, damn. If it interests you to know, I was once the keeper of the conservatory's keys, custodian to all of its locks and gates. To halt the ravages of time, I placed my soul inside this construct, and so it is that I watch over the conservatory for all eternity. It will forever be my burden to deal with the likes of you. Gatekeeper's challenge, tenacity. My master Harkimon was not known for his willingness to suffer indecision. He preferred to teach by rewarding frustration with more frustration, punishment with more punishment. Absolute conviction was required to succeed under him. At the opposing end of the conservatory you will find a large structure. Once inside, your goal is to overcome all the obstacles placed up before you. Emerge unscathed, and I will be forced to consider your will strong enough to proceed. Okay, Gatekeeper's challenge, cunning. Archimond expected greatness from his pupils. Only the most imaginative minds, the most adroit of intellects, could ever truly fathom the deepest reaches of our magic. I doubt you can relate. Motherfucker! I'm even amazed myself! The path to the left will take you to a set of 3 statues. Use them to collect the Mark of Cunning. To preserve the integrity of this trial, I will not be able to provide hints. If you do, by some miracle, happen to succeed, I will firmly recognize your brilliance. Okay. And then Gatekeeper's challenge, mastery. Archimond was an individual consumed by the pursuit of power. Only those who could match his lust would fare well under his tutelage. You will fight what remains of Archimond's greatest pupils. These 3 once held such power in their own disciplines that the conservatory remembers them now. Their echoes will try to kill you. Best all 3 with all your limbs intact, and I will recognize your strength.
Protocol dictates that I bid you
Great.
farewell.
We will be on our way then.
You, Imera, will have no part in this, but I will not deny you the opportunity to watch your friend fail.
So generous of you. I may not be able to assist you directly, but I have information that could be of interest.
Oh.
Anything can be a weapon with the right mindset.
Alright, I know who you will be fighting. Archimon gave them each a title to acknowledge their substantial knowledge of their craft. Sadly, all of them sided with the Legion. This is a rare opportunity to see them as they once were. Tell me about Grand Vizier Gerazim. Ah, the Grand Vizier. He acted as the Archconsul's second and oversaw much of the day-to-day operations in the conservatory. When discipline was needed, it was often his voice that would ring out. He was not well liked, but he was respected nonetheless. It is my understanding that he changed his name to Jaraxus when he took the Legion's fell magics for his own. Beyond that, I know nothing of his fate. Oh, he was pounded in the trial of Crusader, and then he appeared during the Broken Shore scenario, but I believe I have not found him another time. Damn. Alright, tell me about Archconsul Velara. Archconsul Velara answered only to Archimond himself. She was a focused and quiet individual, as I recall. Parallel to the Awakeners Guild, she led the consulate in the pursuit of the powers of creation. Under her tutelage, we vastly expanded our ability to summon creatures of the arcane. The familiars that linger here still bear marks of her expertise. She was also largely responsible for cultivating the shield technology that we use even now. She took the name Velisra and the title of Archmage when she joined the Legion. I hope you shall never meet her, Lefara. Can't say that I did, but then again, we've already killed countless demons by now, and probably more than 100 of them had names. High Awakener Argon. Where to start? He ascended to his position only after his predecessor Talkiel was banished. Talkiel is the skull of the the Eredar that is sealed within the demonology artifact for the Warlock class. Needless to say, he was an opportunist. Under his influence, we delved deeply into the mysteries of soul binding. The constructs that roam these streets are his doing. They represent but a fraction of what the Awakeners could do. Under the Legion, he became Argos. To the Army of the Light, he was known as the Soul Cleaver. Where soul engines operated, Argos was never far away. Alright. There's some war, some important war, actually.
It is finished.
Shirazan defeated. What's the other one? Velara.
Enough. You have proven your worth.
A fool's errand, but I will indulge you.
$20 million? Have some of the guys that passed by had hit the mob. Oh, it's down to 12 million now.
You may well scrape by. I suppose that qualifies as a victory.
Alright. Inspect the well-preserved tome. The Triad, Augari, are we, and this is our task. Our hands bear the answers if only you ask. 2 together can open the way, 3 at one time will keep you at bay. Okay. Our hands. Oh, 2 can open the way. I guess that's it. Oh, I see now. Okay, we can enter. Unarmed. now we need a purple one. How do we conjure purple from this? Oh, it's blue and red? There it is. Okay. Now we need to enter this one.
This should be good.
This should be good. Gatekeeper's image. Are you ready to begin the trial of tenacity? Hell, I am.
This challenge is very simple. Enter and proceed until you reach the other side of the structure. It is designed to kill you. Best of luck.
Your voice is cool. So the red is where shit falls. Okay.
Try not to let the beams touch you. I imagine it is quite painful.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Mind the stairs.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Oh, you made it. Wonderful.
I see that you are either very fast or very persistent, but it is enough to prove your tenacity, I wonder. Quoram makes a noise akin to humming. Is the trial complete?
Fine. This trial is complete. Merely because I seem to have run out of space in which to test you.
Alright then. Let's get back, I suppose. Actually, the area doesn't seem to be that huge now. But, I mean, this patch is well much better than the stupid broken shore that we've got on patch 7.2. And way more thematically appealing. Although even the raid, they were careful about the raid because the raid has a lot of themes, but not the broken shore. The broken shore is just a piece of dried land. And I know I've complained about the war and you see the logic behind this, but it's cool to have these diversified elements. You may be worthy of the conservatory's secrets if you survive that long. Okay. Display the mark, so you were successful. Surprising, and I must admit, I am impressed. Of course you are. The Defiler's legacy. It seems you are not so easily deterred. Very well. Your deeds qualify you to seek the Sigil. To be clear, I am only permitting you to move on. This does not guarantee your success. The greatest of your challenges lie before you. You must go to the Praetorium and face Archimond himself. Only by defeating the master of the conservatory will you be worthy of the Sigil. Few have overcome this obstacle. I hope he does not make too much of a mess of you.
That gave me no pleasure either.
I cannot step foot in the Praetorium. But you know that, didn't you?
Perhaps.
I have complete faith in you. I will be nearby when you are finished.
Of course you do. I have a full-powered artifact. More than enough to overcome an echo of the Defiler. Probably. Damn, I wish I had that mount. Got to start farming. Alright. This is quite the open path here. Mist. Master of the aree. Aree is like the magical beings.
I must confess, these trials do provide endless amusement. So many come before me, and so many fail. You think yourself clever for getting this far, but I know tenacity means nothing against my will. I will break you. A worthy tribute to my conservatory's teachings. You will do Argus proud. Claim your prize.
Sigil of Awakening.
You found it. Such power. I can feel it from here. Bring it to me, quickly. We have established a safe perimeter below.
The Sigil of Awakening radiates raw power much like Archimonde himself. Oh, and we're actually carrying the Sigil of Awakening as a buff. She says she had made a perimeter. They did.
Blade and spell.
I have never felt power like this before. Himera handles the shard cautiously. We should get this to Velen as soon as we can. Akari World Quest. Shroud of the Arcane Echoes. The Shroud of Arcane Echoes will be available to choose at your Matrix core. The Shroud of Arcane Echoes allows the user to become invisible for a short period of time and become overpowered when the invisibility ends. This is cool. And we have a Lightforge beacon as well. The relic is too powerful to keep it out in the open. We must return to the Vindicar at once. The Prophet will know what to do. I did want to thank you, Wayfarer. Without you, this would not be possible. Quoram would have ensured I never got near the Sigil. Perhaps someday I will share that story with you.
Keep an
I wish you
eye
did.
out for anything useful. The Legion will stop at nothing. Be careful.
Let us return to the Vindicar. And we already have... No, we don't have the world quest yet. We must return to the Vindicar. And you can feel the power in the air. It lingers even after all this time. Why did you stop? There are a lot of quests here. Wait a second. Oh, Velen is here, okay. We are that much closer to restoring the crown of the Triumvirate to its former glory. Okay, cool.
Not all who wander.
Archimonde was disdainful of the Sigil's limitations. Without the rest of the crown, it gave him little power. And power was all he ever craved. This disdain is what allowed us to recover the Sigil. And he anticipated its value to us. He most certainly would have destroyed it. I do wonder what he hoped to prove with his trials. Was the Sigil itself the test, perhaps? We are one step closer to unlocking the Vindicar's true potential. All that remains is the crest of knowledge. Then the crown will once more be whole.
Alright, cool. Cool stuff. We have more quests.
Do not sit idle.
But we will resume the video and then continue later on. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly had, and it was great to see and to discover some lore, even that's about the Jaraxxus, about Calthiel. It was awesome, and it was awesome to see Archimonde, how he was before the Legion, I believe. It was cool, certainly very cool. Well, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you around soon. Bye bye.